Hi Aries, welcome to your reading today with me, Sonia from Truesoulintuition. We're here to do a reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, or wherever you have Aries placements that you'd like to have a look at to move you forward in your current love situation. If you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you very much. I love and appreciate you all after my hiatus, whatever you hiatus. Yeah, hiatus. Sorry guys, not good at intros. But yeah, all the boundaries for my readings are in the description box below, as well as any contact details if you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, and or if you want to follow me across to Facebook. I do a lot of free picker piles there, and I share a lot of my philosophies if you'd like to get to know me a little bit better. But let's get it on, Aries. Let's see what's coming forward for you today. I'm going to pull some cards from the Soul's Voice, which is actually my deck that I created. It is an affirmation deck, and we're going to see what Spirit wants you to focus on at this time, and then we're going to pull some more cards and see what's in your current energy, and then we're going to do a you versus them reading, your feelings, your intentions, their feelings, their intentions, the mutual connection, and then the outcome, as well as some spiritual advice for the current situation for you, Aries. So right now we're going to pull some cards from the Soul's Voice, see what Spirit wants you to take notice of or focus on at this time. Is there any more, please? Any more for Aries? Thank you. And one underneath the deck. Okay. So a lot of things you've been keeping quiet. I can tell you that, Aries, by your cards coming out face down. But what's hidden is the deepest part of you that you need to share the most, and which was underneath the deck, and it says, whenever I need help, I will not be afraid to ask for help. The universe will send me the resources I need when I work with them. So the universe is offering you some type of, they said, gateway for you to be able to really be able to move forward in any situation where you feel restricted or that you need help with. And they're saying, don't be afraid to ask us, because the thing about the universe is that you actually have to ask them for help, because it is about free will. That is their ultimate law, is the choice of free will, and you have to choose them to come in. And when you choose them, then they can give you what they feel they need for your better life. So it may not always be what you want, Aries, but it can be something that you may need in the long run and didn't know you needed. So, but you've been keeping a lot to yourself. Let's see what this card is. Okay, and this card. Okay, it says, if you feel disconnected from someone, reach out and bridge the distance. And over here it says, I am divinely connected and loved by the universe. So the universe wants you to know, first and foremost, they are here for you. They want to help you in this current situation. If only you would turn to them and ask, because I feel like you've been keeping yourself away from people or from anything that can cause you any disturbance. It's like you've turned your back on something, and you feel quite, there may be someone that you actually feel really disconnected from, because this feels like from someone that's very specific in this particular card. So I feel like maybe you're at a distance from someone that you really care about, and you don't know how to come forward and approach them here. But Spirit wants you to remember, out of everything in the heart of your reading right here, is I am divinely connected and loved by the universe. So when you're ready to take those steps, the Spirit will actually help you move forward and up. You know, sort of like ascending you up into the light, into their light, to help you bridge whatever it is that you want to bridge in your life. So you may be feeling disconnected from family members, from loved ones, from, you know, just from people in general, or just people that you care about at this time. Okay, it's pretty hot in here, guys. Summertime in New Zealand. So we're just going to pull some cards from the Sacred Rebel Oracle to see what's in your current energy. Oh gosh. Yes, okay. Wow, there's a lot going on for you in your current energy, Aries. You've got interesting cards that have come forward, and I intuitively see an alignment coming forward for you. So this is where, over here with the legacy of light, there's some type of calling or some type of energy that wants to come through to allow you to see from a better perspective, that wants to help and guide you through your dark times. And that it says here legacy of light and then diving for light. And it's interesting because I think you've been going through a lot of struggle. I feel you've had to really be connected to some type of purpose or call, to find value in your life. But Spirit is saying the value is you. You've forgotten that you are the value in your life. And with the diving for light, it is in the book, it talks about the hardest path forward is going deep and dark to see what is at the bottom of your emotional space. And you'll find that in this particular deck, you have all these seahorses, and seahorses actually represent strength as a spirit guide. So I feel like you've actually gone deep and dark and really looked at things and sort of started to understand that what you needed to bring into alignment. And that is this, you're starting to realize that you want to feel connected and loved from people you may have isolated out of your life. And with Pandora's box, it's an interesting energy, because Pandora was the ultimate sacred rebel in this deck. She's the last card of this actual oracle deck, and she's the one that did things that she was told not to do. She opened Pandora's box. And I feel like for you, in learning to align your energy and diving deep into your emotional waters, so this is where you've gone searching and looking for why things have turned out the way they have. And this is when you realize that, the gift, Pandora's gift, is that, okay, I don't want to say the word that it said, but yes, it might have been a bit of a shit fest here. When you open that box, it might have been Pandora's box, because Pandora opens that box. But in some way, shape or form, it's actually propelling you into a space of a higher calling, or some type of sight or knowing that you may have missed along the way for your energy. Because I feel like in healing and aligning yourself, it's actually not going to be as bad as what you feel it may have been. And the thing is, when we live too far in the future, we get anxiety. When we live too far in the past, we can't let go, we can't move forward. So we have to actually live in the now. And we actually have to do the work and face our shadows and dive for the light to find that light within, because there's something calling you, and it's pretty strong. And the thing is, when you start opening that box that you feel is like going to be a ticking time bomb, you might open it and actually find yourself in there and find love of self. So there's a lot of self-acceptance coming forward for you with Pandora's gift, because she embraced it. She didn't resist it. She didn't fight it. She allowed it and she embraced it. And even though she was someone that is quite has that negative effect, when you say her name, Pandora, you'll actually find that Pandora itself means all gifted. So this is when you start knowing yourself, feeling right, and then starting to allow something bigger to come forward for you, which is a gift from the universe, which is what they want to bring in when you only know how to reach out and ask for that help. Because I can see you've had stormy seas, and it's time for you to actually come into the knowing that you are worthy of many things, and Spirit wants you to know that. Whew. So we're just going to bring forward a you versus them reading, your feelings, your intentions towards this connection. Oh, your feelings. 9 of Swords, yeah, okay. And your intentions towards this person. Ace of Wands, 3 of Wands in the World. I'm just going to get their feelings towards you, the person coming towards Aries in love, please. What are their feelings? Hangman in reverse. What are their intentions? This one. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So yeah, you're definitely feeling disconnected from someone. It's interesting because I feel like you feel like it's come to an end. It started and then it ended pretty much, and it hurt. Whatever it did, it hurt you quite badly. You didn't know it was going to end up that way. I don't think you started out with the intention of it being painful, but something happened here. Three of Swords is about heartache and pain. Whatever happened actually triggered some type of pain within you, and it was ended here. The world, which is coming to an end, the end of a karmic cycle. And I feel like with the Ace of Wands to the Three of Swords is that, yes, you tried to start something because you felt, okay, you wanted to start something to help you, because the Ace of Wands is about a new beginning, passionate beginning, or new creative beginning, or a new spiritual beginning. And I felt like you were in a really bad space. Okay, I'm stuttering, so you were in a really bad space, but I feel like there was one person that gave you this type of clarity, which is this person here coming in, that you no longer have whatever it was a breakup. And it feels like here you came in, this was the person that brought some light in, and with that light you brought forward what you felt was love, which is your passion. But the thing is, the downside when you come forward with wounds, Aries, is that when you bring love forward, you always expect love to hurt you. Love and pain, you associate love with pain, but love is love, pain is pain. This is something I say all the time. You have to learn to distinguish this. And when it ended, I felt like, if I with this world card, it sort of brought you full circle, and this is why you had to really start looking at yourself and really asking those questions about who you are. Because why is love pain for me? Why is love everything but the actual cup? Because you've got swords and you've got wands, but you don't have the cup, which is the love here, because you were actually moving forward with the intention of your pains and wounds making decisions for you. And then you did something which I think maybe you might have not realized, but you associated love with pain, and in that you may have caused pain for the person coming towards you, or they may have caused you pain, whichever role you feel belongs to you. So I feel like there was an ending there, like an absolute ending. And the person coming towards you, the Hangman in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they're not feeling good about you. They're not putting any time or energy or any type of thought towards it at this time. And I know that might hurt, but I feel like with this Three of Swords, this person felt your pain too. And that's why they've removed themselves. That's why they've disconnected, because they felt it. They felt the pain of it. You may have caused the pain, Aries, or they may have caused the pain for you, or they carried pain and you just amplified it, because your love is of the physical nature and you associate love with pain. That's the only way I can describe it. And it's sort of like this person actually just wanted some effort and time and movement, but never really seeing that from you. So I'm just going to clarify these two cards. Seven of Swords, yeah, they felt deceived, or they may have been deceptive, whichever way it goes, but they were definitely not feeling good about things. They knew that something wasn't right here, and it's showing, with the Three of Swords. They may have been deceptive, and you may have really felt that, Aries. So we're going to see the mutual connection here and the outcome. Just going to give it a shuffle. Mutual connection, please. Okay. The Moon in reverse and the Star in reverse. Okay. Definitely feeling disconnected from something that actually made you feel better. And it's weird because I feel like you're two sides of the same coin. Day and night. The moon and the stars. Like with the moon in reverse, it's talking about being able to see through illusions and see more clearly. but from the emotional space as well. So you may realize now that you had a lot of wounds, that you were trying to create something from wounds, and all you're doing is really not poisoning it, but bringing negative energy to something you want to make positive. And the thing is, you actually have to bring positive energy to it. And you're still feeling connected to this person. You still feel the pain of it, but you sort of understand, you understand why they may have pulled away or why you had to pull away. And here with the star, this not really getting the healing or the closure that you may want from this person as well. So you're seeing clearly, but understanding that you're still feeling some type of way, but they may have let you go from... I feel like for you, you're missing somebody. You're really missing somebody, and you feel disconnected from them because something happened between you two that was deception and heartache and pain. So it may not have been what... It may have been actually that both of you were looking at things from a negative point of view, may have started off on the wrong foot, that kind of thing, or just both of you had a lot of things that needed to heal. And whoever decided to walk away and not put their energy here, they feel like that they'll never get closure of this situation. So we'll have a look at the outcome. What is the outcome, please? Thank you. The Chariot in reverse, the Fool, and the Empress in reverse. So the outcome is that I want to say you want to give up. There's this feeling of giving up, but it's actually surrendering to it, because I feel like, can I be honest, Aries? I feel like this person may have been someone that you truly actually really cared for, but who now isn't showing you that they want this. With the Full energy, it's sort of like, it's not that you're giving up, you're just sort of like allowing it to be what it is, and it is really not going anywhere. And this is how this person on this side, that your person coming towards you in love actually feels. But I feel like in the beginning, they may have actually put a lot of effort into you, really tried to be a part of your life, and you sort of gave up on that because you're coming from your wounds. And it's actually quite sad, because I just, it could just have all been quite beautiful. But, and sort of giving up or just sort of, I feel like you kind of just leaped out of it. You leapt and found that you were the only one that jumped off the cliff. Parents say, if your friends told you to jump off the cliff, would you jump off the cliff? And it's like you jumped off the cliff and then you found that you were falling on your own. Which is why you've had to go deep in your energy and realize that you had to open that box and you had to understand what it meant to you, which is why the moon is reversed and showing clarity, and that this situation won't go anywhere until you surrender to it, because you may have resisted it or didn't want to look at it or didn't want to be connected to it. So that was a lot, wasn't it? Sorry about that, Aries. We're going to bring in some spiritual guidance now from the Keepers of the Light. We're going to bring in some spirit guides to see what they have to say to you, Aries. Got one card. Anything else, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? This one. Oh, Isis. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And I'll be pulling a card from the Isis Oracle as well. So you got a lot of feminine coming in. When you have two feminines like this, it is creative energy when you're working with divine feminine. So I can tell you straight away, there definitely is some type of healing that you need to do within your feminine energy, which is the emotional space, emotional stuff that you may not be allowing yourself to heal. And it says charity, prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So that is, when I need help, I will ask for help. I will not be afraid to ask for help. And to charity, no, maybe not charity, but like you know, like the universe is being charitable with you right now because they actually want you to do better. And here we have Isis, and I love that Isis has actually come in because it says magic manifesting. Your dreams, vision, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused because you're doing the healing. You're starting to welcome in and spend time with thoughts of higher thoughts. You're spending time with it. And the thing is here, because of what it is that you realize now, when you start something new, you're actually going to begin your own purpose in life, your own path in life, and surrendering to it and surrendering to life itself. Your dreams, vision, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. They really want you to take this path. There's something that you've learnt that's really enlightened you at this time about yourself. Prayer and contemplation. You know, you've had to spend time with yourself. You've had to connect and actually maybe have actually said prayers to ask healing to come in for you and wonder why, you know, ask them to show you why you may be so much, why you may have so much pain in your life. And Isis brings forward our true purpose. So it's an interesting combination. So definitely something wants to be born within you, creation energy here, and a lot of feminine energy healing as well. So we're just going to bring in an oracle card from the Mother Isis Oracle. Well, you've got two. Okay, thank you. This is the picture. It's the scarab. I like the scarab. It says, life restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you or your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life, just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life. So too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Yeah, that's happening really strongly for you because they want you to know that they are here for you. Spirit is here for you. They want to. That's the full surrendering to it, surrendering over to it, to allow that healing to come in. See, this is when you start falling into that water, but that water's life itself. And here we have rising sun. If you have a look, you see creation energy. It says, a dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light and triumph. It is one through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved, for the divine solar child. A new consciousness within you is born. Yeah, it's time to turn that frown upside down, guys. Turn that frown upside down. That's literally what I heard. And turn it into a crown. Start knowing your value. Start realizing that you deserve love and not pain. You deserve the truest essence of what love is, and it is unconditional, and it is freedom. And surrender to it. Give into it. Allow this Empress to turn upright and this Chariot to turn upright, so that you can be fruitful and successful in your life and start moving towards your purpose and path, Aries, because it's calling, it's calling, it's calling. And I like that for you. And hopefully this resonates with you. So if this resonates with you guys, please like, share and subscribe. I'm going to leave that right there. And hopefully you guys look after yourselves and take care. Until the next time. Bye.